What's up, world? It's your boy ChanceTheTruth, and I'm coming back to you once again. Sorry it took me a little minute to get back with y'all on these questions and also to just be relevant as far as what's going on in the world. Personal stuff in life, trying to get the semester right in school, want to make sure that I come out on top because if anybody know me, they know that I am a perfectionist. In any case, let's just jump straight on in. The first question that I have is monogamy. Why can't people in the LGBT be with one, or is it that they want open relationships? When it comes to that, I feel like not just in the LGBT community, but in any community, I mean, it's an individualistic kind of thing. When you're dealing with someone and y'all have to come to an agreement, I believe that every relationship is different. I believe that you guys make the boundaries of your relationship and should not let social factors or anything of that matter interfere with what you and that other individual have agreed upon. I do believe that you can be faithful in a LGBT community relationship as well as a straight relationship. I believe that it's just what you want, what is your expectations, and what are your standards as to what you will accept from an individual. The next question I got is, why do friends that are HIV positive enjoy sleeping with married men? They get upset once their tea comes out, then they automatically assume that their friends spoiled tea when that's not the case. I think people should be more conscious of who they deal with, you know, and it's not your fault that somebody found out that they got HIV. I'm kind of glad that they found out. I mean, no, I'm not kind of. I'm actually glad that they found out, because whether you straight, gay, bi, or indifferent, you should not go around sleeping with people, not letting people know your status when you know that you can affect them. That's just not right. I don't see no right in it. I'm just sorry. I don't see no right in it or whatever. So when it comes down to that, that's some shit that I wouldn't even let bother me. That's something that I wouldn't even allow to even be a factor in why I should even be mad, because you mad by somebody finding out something about you. Some shit you should have told them from the get-go. In any case, I won't dwell on that. I'll move forward. Another question is, why does the LGBT community automatically deny rights in certain situations, areas, and cities? Also, is gay a choice or does it come natural? That's a twofold question. I got a lot of gay questions tonight for whatever reason, but that's fine. Well, it all comes, you have to understand the timing that you're living in. You also have to understand social factors, different places, different things, different acceptance levels in different places. And I believe as a person in the LGBT community, you must, know your position wherever you go as a person in life. Fuck the LGBT community. As a person in life, know your position. Know what is required of you, but also stay true and be true to self, And there's a way to do that with dignity, respect, and pride with oneself. Point blank, period. That's how I feel about that situation. So I wouldn't be so concerned about what others will accept and what others won't accept. I always love you, stay true to self. But if you carry yourself with some character, a good character, respect, and integrity, I don't feel like it will be an issue, with whomever you deal with. And if there is still an issue, that's their problem, something that you cannot change with that person or with these people, settings, groups, wherever you are. Just be respectful to yourself and be respectful to the environment as a whole, and I think it'll work out in your favor, Moving forward, another question, and is to say, why do people have so much negative things to say about a person when they're not around or they're in a higher place in life? We have to be delivered from people. We have to be delivered from the social aspect of life. If you don't, you will continue to feel like you are a failure, and you will continue to hurt your feelings because you're looking from something from somewhere that really does not exist. We as people mimic what we see. And when you're not mimicking what you see, or when you're not down with a certain clique, then you're not looked or viewed upon as cool. And that's okay. But long as you're striving for the goals that you're striving for, long as you are accomplishing those goals, long as you are happy in the place that you at, do not be concerned about a friend, an enemy, or anyone else who do not like, do not care for. I mean, because at the end of the day, if a nigga like you, they like you. And if they don't like you, they don't like you. Regardless if you move to New York, Atlanta, LA, Dubai, Paris, it doesn't matter. If people are for you, they are for you. If they're not for you, they are not for you. And I would say to you, fuck it. Let it go. Don't waste no dead weight beating the damn dead horse. It just is not going to work. I'm sorry. It don't work that way. It will never work that way. You know, and I'll take some time now just to sit back and gather all of those questions. Another question that I was asked, because I'm sorry, it was a twofold question. In the question, the second part to that question, and I'm so sorry that it slipped my mind. Also, is gay a choice or does it come naturally? I believe that God doesn't put no more on you than you can bear. I believe that he knew us before we became into the womb, and he knew who we was. He knew who we would be as we would live this life, and he knew what we would end up at. So I can't honestly say if it's a choice. I can't honestly say if it's you're born that way. What I can say is that it's something that's on the inside of you, and it is a struggle, and it is a battle like any other thing in life. And I will say it's not nothing to play with because it is very strong. I will say, know your God and know that no sin is bigger than the other. I will say for each individual, it is different. So love you no matter what. I believe that if you love you, God respects that. I believe that, because whether it's a choice or whether it's destiny, whatever the case may be, it's your life. Embrace who you are. Love who you are. Make best decisions for yourself and do what's right for you. That's all you can do. Worrying about society, worrying about social aspects, worrying about how another feel, worrying about how our parents were raised, grandparents were raised, friends were raised, the community, the people are around us. Worrying about those things will never get you to where you're trying to get to. It's good to keep some of those things in mind. However, it's never good to dictate how you will live your life. Because measuring up to another's measuring stick will never measure out to your life. Whether you do good in life or whether you do bad in life, it's really indifferent because people will still have something to say about you. So I would say to you, forget it all, love you, embrace you, be happy with you. That's for every question that I've answered tonight. The key to living life and the key to being successful is sticking true to self, living to the fullest, knowing who you are, and if you're spiritual and love God, knowing whose you are. That's what I would say to that. Yours truly, the one and only Chance the Truth. I want to give a shout out to all of those people, you know who you are, who are involved and who are asking questions and who seek answers. I want you guys to stay involved. I'm trying to take this thing somewhere, and I do apologize for not coming up to y'all, but I had to deal with some personal things in my life as far as making sure that I'm on target, making sure that I'm passing these classes, making sure that I'm still a success at the end of the day. Thank y'all very much, and have a blessed day. Yours truly, the one and only Chance the Truth.